You know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's grumbling time.
Oh yeah, let's do this shit.
Yeah, we're back. We're gonna do the Quan Masters, or as it's known to some people as Star Control 2. But for legal reasons, it's the Quan Masters. This is an HD remake. It was originally for the 3DO and I think Windows.
By the Interstellar Fungi League.
Yes.
That sounds like a front.
It's a very in-joke.
I bet it is.
You gotta love these fan communities. They actually went back, they made this totally open source and really made a great emulation of it.
There were many great battles. Earth and her partners in the Alliance of Free Stars against the evil Quan and its hierarchy of battle thralls.
Yeah, they're slow talkers in this.
I thought that Zelda was slow. And the Quan were winning. Ooh, that's not good. Meanwhile, on the edge of the known frontier, an amazing discovery was made. Gold?
Cash for gold.
Far beneath the surface of an unexplored alien world. A cutscene. Oh no, a huge underground city. Filled with the technological wonders of an advanced alien race, the Precursors, who vanished 1,000 centuries ago.
I wonder if that makes us the post-cursors.
But then the main Quan fleet broke through the Alliance's defensive lane, and turned into a 70s painting. Isolating the planet, stranding the scientists 100 light years away from Earth.
One could say they were lost in space.
Danger, Will Robinson. They waited hopefully for a rescue vessel.
But they never showed.
Which never came. Pretty much the same thing. Another matte painting. 20 years have passed, and they turned into a gigantic, brightly colored painting. We, the survivors of the research mission, have colonized this world. We continued our investigation of the underground city, and we have discovered its purpose.
For smuggling drugs.
And gold. It is a factory full of mannequins.
A golden drug factory.
A factory for building starships.
For smuggling golden drugs.
Or Jeffersons. But there aren't enough materials to make a complete vessel. We can finish only the skeleton of one starship. Come on, enunciation. But that must be enough. Because you must captain the vessel. Oh,
me?
Oh, do I? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. And return to Earth. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. If I'm captaining the ship, we are all screwed. To travel a great distance, you must push through hyperspace.
It looks like Dr. Samuel Beckett's finally going home.
Find out what has happened over these many years in this Mobius strip of a ship. Tell Earth of our plight.
Well, I'm certain we totally won that war.
And if the war with the Quan still rages, we can go into the red space? Fight for Earth and the Alliance as well as you can. Oh, I'm getting ahead of myself.
And here we are. Oh wait, hold on. I think, yeah, it's under settings. Captain
EO?
Captain Bill T. Jerk.
Jack. Bill T. Jack.
Well, let me put in the... Oh, even better. Captain Bill T. Jerk.
Keine neuen Feuerwerk?
Of the flagship,
Grumble.
Pop. It's a good ship. No. I always hate these. I'm the worst. Let's do it the the Grumbler.
Grumbler, there we go. That sounds like a wrestler.
The USS Grumbler. Oh, I guess this would be the AL. We don't care. All right, moving on.
Naming things is always the hardest part.
Yes.
Just like
that and the waiting through the very slow talk.
Well, the waiting is the hardest part.
Here we are in Seoul.
The soul system. And just a little warning to everyone listening and watching. There's going to be quite a few music references from me because I am a human Jew. What the hell is that?
Attention, interloper.
Keep the cats away from it.
This recorded message.
We got their answering machine, seriously.
Yeah, I hate these.
Oh, it's a drone. And it drones.
Yeah, and it's spaghetti face with 3 eyes and apparently desanguinated Krang there in the corner.
Yeah, that's the Quan right there, and that's his little talking, translating pet.
Wish I had a little translating pet.
These are the bad guys in the game.
Yeah.
But they're not as creepy looking as the bad guys.
And is therefore deemed to be independent.
Oh, really?
This is not permissible.
Oh, we can't. I'm guessing we didn't win that war.
No, I have a feeling we got our butts kicked.
Now please, to inform the Quan of your transgression.
Oh, you're leaving?
I ripped the tag off one pillow. One pillow!
And await the arrival of the Quan.
You want us just to wait here? Okay, we can do that.
Disobedience will be punished.
That should be my name.
I swear we're not gonna go anywhere.
That should be...
Punch it! We're going to Earth, which is looking very Marsy these days.
Looks like a big glowy ball.
Just glowing all sorts of red.
Forget the big blue marble, it's the big red marble.
Can't even scan it. Alright, I guess we'll go to the Hubble.
Attention, unidentified space vessel.
Who are
I
you?
am Starbase Commander Hayes of the slave planet Earth.
Oh.
Our hyperwave
I'm guessing we
broadcast
didn't do well in
extremely
that
weak.
war.
No, we got our
Situation
asses handed to
critical.
us on a silver plate.
Energy cores exhausted. Scanners and deep radar are non-functional.
We can't get the
We
cops.
cannot identify your vessel. Are you the scheduled hierarchy resupply ship? Repeat. Are you the resupply vessel?
Well, it's nice to know that even though they're on the brink of death, they got some very kicky disco music there in the background.
Yeah, the Starship Grumbler.
The starship what?
You heard us.
Never mind. Look, we won't last much longer. Here's our situation. According to our oath of fealty to the Urquan, we
Oath
must
of
maintain the
fealty.
starbase, but we have no space vessels of our own. And the shield prevents us from contacting Earth, so we're totally dependent on the Urquan supply vessels for everything we need up here.
Even toilet
We know
paper.
there's a hierarchy base on the surface of the moon, but we can't contact them. The Urquan were supposed to resupply the base at regular 5-year intervals, but we haven't received anything in almost 8 years. What
You know,
we
you gotta
don't
put in a work
recycle,
ticket.
We can usually synthesize, but to do so, we need replacement radioactives for
Well,
our
did you put in
generator
a work
energy
order,
cores.
sir?
If you could bring us some radioactive elements, we can fabricate the cores ourselves. Are you willing to help us?
And die of massive radiation poisoning in the process?
Yeah.
Thanks, I'll make sure to mention this the next time I talk with our masters. I'm sure they will reward you.
Yeah.
Or kill us?
I don't think we have to worry about them rewarding us anytime soon.
Alright, so we gotta find radioactives.
Yep. And I just happen to know where they are. They're not on Mercury. That's a red herring.
Mercury's a car. And a planet.
They're,
And a goddess.
If you ask him, he's all like, "Hey, you should go to Mercury. I hear there's lots of radioactives there." Yeah, and there's a lot of fire there too, you jackass.
Scarecrow wouldn't last 1 second on that planet.
Planet Eo's, or the moon Io, has a lot more radioactives.
Io?
All you got to
Io?
worry about is the earthquakes.
Yeah.
Yo.
And it's very, very pink. Apparently it's at least a Frank planet.
This is like the planet that you always want to see when you're looking for resources.
Mm-hmm.
The ones with lots of radioactives.
And you see like little things that look like concentric circles. Those are earthquakes. You want to stay away from those.
Yeah, those suck. That and apparently the world is flat. There is an edge. But only on the top and the bottom. They're actually all big cylinders.
Yes, and they also use real radioactive elements in this game.
Yes, those are actual radioactive elements.
Which is a very nice touch.
I know that because I memorized the periodic table.
It's not kidding, folks.
That's why I'm working a dead-end job.
Well, your job doesn't require a lot of knowledge about chemistry.
Study hard, kids. Study hard. You too can be in a dead-end job on an off shift, and everybody hates you.
And grumble about 15-year-old video games.
Yes, and grumble about video games that probably came out before most of people on YouTube were even born.
Yeah, this game I know the how long it's been because this game came out in 2002, which is the year I graduated high school.
Well, this rendition of the game came out in 2002.
Right, the original one was...
The original one came out way back in the 90s.
Yeah, they said it in the beginning, but I didn't catch it because I was too busy riffing. Astatine. A lot of astatine out here.
Yeah, there is a lot of astatine. Ass.
Damn it, you beat me to it. But bromine, that's...
Gonna go to Europa, get the astatine.
There's no meaning to the term get some ass.
In the bromine.
Isn't bromine one of the few radioactives, or not radioactive?
It ain't a radioactive, it's a corrosive. It's only worth 2 resource points.
Yeah, but is it one of the few elements that's liquid at standard temperature and pressure?
Yes, it is actually. It's a very weird element that you can. Yeah, it's a weird one. I can't remember exactly off the top of my head what its natural state is at room temperature. I just know it's very weird. I think it's one of the few elements that it can go from a
Ganymede.
I think it can go from a solid to a gas fairly quickly. It can actually skip the stage. I could be wrong about that.
Really?
Yeah, it's been so long since I...
Cyanoactis xylene. Isn't that the stuff that nail glue is made out of?
Cyanoacetylene?
Oh no, wait, I'm thinking cyanoacrylate. Never mind. Yeah, because the bromine is, I believe, is a liquid at standard temperature and pressure. I know mercury is, and so is gallium, I believe.
Gallium is close. Gallium is one of those elements that can actually go soft at a really low temperature.
That, and I was told you never put sodium metal in water.
You know what's sad?
I, Callisto, let's see, it beckons ye.
I used to know a lot about chemistry, but I have forgotten.
Yeah, I need to Google this stuff. Because I know there's 4 elements on the periodic table that are liquid at standard temperature and pressure. And I know mercury is one of them.
Oh, the hell with it. Let's go to Mars.
See,
Hayes can wait. He's been there for 8 years. Another few weeks ain't gonna hurt him.
go to Mars and we'll see if Discovery and Spirit and all the robots are on there. Also, if you probably noticed, there's no moons around Mars.
No, we lost them in the war.
Apparently so. The Quan took them.
The Quan. They also took almost all of Jupiter's moons. Only left 4 of them behind.
Because Quans are dick like that.
Apparently so.
See, there's bismuth. Potassium.
That's another one that you don't really want to put in the water.
Oh no. And
Bismuth.
Bismuth is a metal, and if I remember correctly, it's unlike most metals which cleave on planes, bismuth cleaves in like cubes. So you get a piece of cleaved bismuth. It actually looks really cool.
Alright, so how is it that you know more about chemistry than me, the master of chemistry?
Because I follow a lot of mineralogy sites on Instagram.
Okay.
And I used to be a jeweler, so I have to know this stuff. Or is it?
I used to be somebody, and then I got a job. Let's go to the moon.
Let's go.
I'm just avoiding Hayes at this point because the hell with him.
He talks too slow.
If I wanted to be reminded about how lame the human race is, I'll go visit Hayes.
Yeah, no kidding.
We lost the war, so we decided to hide under our beds and hope the Quan went away.
Hey, it's Luna, the moon from The Bear in the Big Blue House. How I know that?
We've got life forms on this planet.
Hey, look, it's mushrooms on treadmills. Gotta lose weight, gotta lose weight, gotta lose 10 pounds by Sunday, gotta lose weight.
Well, apparently
Calcium?
the, well, yeah, because the moon's made of cheese. Apparently, the robots from Chopping Mall are up here on this, have invaded the moon.
Yeah, that...
There's a movie reference no one will get.
I get it. Hey, Aaron. Alright, what has this little... aluminum, or,
Ooh.
aluminium for...
We're full. That little red bar over in the edge there that's filling up as I'm picking up stuff.
Yep.
That's, I can only hold 50 units of any material in the lander. So when that fills up, if I collect any more, it'll just destroy them and I'll lose them. And it's a sloppy way to lose out on the resources. And this early in the game, you really need resources. Most of this game is just basically bebopping around the universe looking for resources.
Sound familiar, folks?
Report from the surface. We've discovered an alien base and have explored its interiors. The installment must have been abandoned many years ago, but great care has been taken to make it appear active. Life support systems are functioning, fusion generators are at full output, and the robotic construction vehicles have been programmed to roam the lunar surface, bulldozing moon dust into random piles. Well, not anymore, they haven't. In addition, we found the installation's hyperwave locked into transmit mode, endlessly playing the same alien recording. Although we cannot translate the message, our Xenotech ensign Rigby believes the message is some kind of alert or mayday. The base is filled with useful materials and equipment. We will scavenge as much as we can and bring it aboard immediately. Meanwhile, Elliot Ness and his Untouchables race back to the ship. Alright, let's go talk to Crybaby Hayes.
Did you find any radioactive elements for our power cores?
And, yep.
Well, what are you gonna give us for them?
I'm sorry, Captain, your message was garbled. Our receivers have very little power.
I said, how much are you gonna give us for them?
I'm sorry, Captain, your message was garbled. Our receivers have very little power.
Get the...
We can play this all day, Hayes. I'm in a starship.
I'm sorry, Captain, your message was garbled. Our receivers have very little power.
Get the phone out of the fish tank and talk to it.
Fine.
Transfer of radioactives, Captain. Now, as soon as our engineers can refit the energy cores, there, that's
That
much
was quick.
better. Power ratings are climbing. Life support is coming back into the green. Deep radar systems and sensors are now online, and I can scan your vessel. What the hell kind of ship is that?
The hell kind of man are
Who are
you?
you, Captain?
I'm Captain Bill T. Jerk of the Starship Grumbler. We're the sole survivors of the Star Control Science blah 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 Vela.
Star Control science mission, huh?
Yeah.
Captain,
likely
I served as a Star
story.
Control officer during the war aboard several cruisers in the Corward front. And if there'd been any scientific mission to Vela, I would have heard about it.
Of course, they share all the sensitive information with the ensigns.
Yep.
You know, come to think of it,
I was really low rank.
9, the Special Operations Division of Star Control, was directing some hush-hush operation near Androsynth Space. The Vela Star
writing this
System.
down.
Yes, that would be the right direction. So, Captain,
You could
you
write
say
a
it's
book
true.
on the background
How
story
do you
of this
explain
game.
that huge alien starship you're flying? And why are you here? What do you want from us?
I want you to quit being crybabies and hiding under your beds. Yeah, technological secrets, precursors, and such.
Fight the Urquan. Win back our freedom. I remember having such thoughts myself once, long time ago. That was in the first years after the defeat, when it was still terrifying to look up and see the bloody glow of the pulsating slave shield overhead.
Pulsating?
Though day and night we gazed up at the impenetrable wall as though the sheer power of our hatred would pull it down.
How'd that work out for you?
Over the years, I spent so much of my time struggling, down on the surface, under the shield, and then later up here trying to keep the station alive, that I'd forgotten what it means
You
to be
are
free.
such a wiener,
To hate our
Hayes.
Urquan masters. And now here you are, in an alien ship of unknown power, offering me your assistance to fight against the hierarchy again after all these years.
Yep.
Captain, your offer is intriguing.
But I am a broken
it's
man.
tempting to think that with your advanced precursor technology, we can somehow crack the Earth's slave shield and reassemble the Alliance to attack the hierarchy. And this time, win the damn war. Consider the consequences if you should fail.
Everyone
The
turns into
Urquan
hamburger.
won't just punish us here on the station. They'll exact a gruesome retribution on the surface below as well.
Oh, we'd be double
Before I commit the
losers.
station to helping
And be
you
hamburger.
attack the Urquan and accepting the risk of annihilation if we are defeated, I have to make sure that you and your ship have what
You're
it
right.
takes to
Best to
oppose the
just keep
hierarchy.
hiding under the covers.
I'll make
Maybe
you a
the
deal.
Quan will go
Oh,
away.
he's
If
making
you
us
can
deal.
eliminate the alien base on the moon and get rid of that threat at least, I will seriously consider your offer.
Oh, that big scary alien base? Yeah, sure. It was abandoned, you fool.
I'll be darned. All these years we've been listening to their incoherent broadcast, and we never even guessed. Captain,
we're
listen
idiots.
closely. Long-range sensors show a ship closing on this station fast. Our computer identifies it as Ilrath, Avenger class.
Yeah, but they're probably
I
expecting
think
to
you've
run
got a
into
fight on
you,
your
so there's
hands,
probably no
Captain.
threat.
Your best bet is to wait until you have point-blank range. Captain,
That'll shut 'em up.
Jamming our signal.
Oh, great. We have to play Wheel of Fortune now.
By the fetid breath of the dark twin Kazar, a human and an alien starship. How fascinating.
So,
When I
Cobra Commander's a
intercepted
giant
that
spider now?
Urquan drone,
Yep,
and learned
apparently
that
so.
an
And he also
unidentified
talks frickin' slow.
starship had approached Earth. I never expected to find such a remarkable vehicle in the hands of a human.
Well, when
Humans
Hayes is your
are
baseline, I can
prey
understand.
animals, weak and
Also, why do you
helpless.
talk in MySpace font?
Here is a human in an armed starship, and therefore in direct violation of the oath of fealty.
Care to explain?
I'm sure our masters, the Urquan, will punish Earth most severely for this treachery when I present them
Oh,
with
rats,
the
they're gonna
twisted
ground us for
wreckage of
sure.
Your ship and your many
They're gonna take away your
charred
iPods.
corpses.
Yeah. That one that's, fuck you.
I
Yeah.
have no fear of you, feeble mammal. Though my ship lacks a functioning cloaking device, and many of our crew
And you got a
are
broke-ass
dead,
ship.
My gods, Dogar the Black.
All we need
and
is a few
Kazon
dozen
the
pair of shoes. We'll take 'em on.
Have personally confided to
Hayes,
me that
shoe.
they despise you,
Or a rolled-up
humans,
newspaper, or a
and
fleece
that
swatter.
They will help us to kill you all.
Yeah, well, Raid kills Bugs dead. I'm not even gonna, I'm gonna send out my B team on you. Some threat.
2 shots and he was
What
toast.
a beautiful sight, Captain. I haven't seen an Avenger blown away like that since the battle in Draco.
Pew
I
pew.
guess you've shown that you can handle
I don't
yourself
care
in
who you're
battle,
blowing
Captain.
in Draco,
So my last
Hayes.
reservation about helping you has been dissolved. I will commit this station to helping free Earth and defeat the Urquan. We may get our atoms rearranged in the process, but by God, Captain,
there'll
we're
be
going to
improvement.
try. So the obvious first step is to get the precursor equipment and software over here so that we can make it work with our ship repair fabricators. But then what, Captain?
Well, it's Linux based, so you're probably gonna have some problems.
First you get the butter, then you get the eggs.
A sensible plan, Captain. Let's get to work. Good luck. By the way, Captain, I think we need a name for this new alliance we're going to forge. And since it was your idea, it's only fair that you get the honor of naming it. So, what will it be?
Yeah, we'll be boring and just go with the Empire of Bill. No, we won't go with Bill T. Jerk. That'd be funny though.
Okay, that sounds pretty inspiring. So be it. The New Alliance of Free Stars. Now, Captain, I expect the configuration
New Coke,
process for the
but better.
starbase to take at least 2 weeks, so
Coke Classic,
let's get
then.
to work.
It's New Coke Classic.
I have good news to report, Captain.
Oh, that didn't
We have
take long.
successfully integrated the precursor technology from your ship into
Oh, I
our
thought you found your
fabricator
balls
system,
in
and
his.
as you can see, we've already begun minor repairs on your ship, patching up some of the micrometeorite holes. We noticed that your ship does not have an emergency warp escape unit, so our engineers
So?
rigged up some for you and each of your escorts.
Heaven
Now,
forbid
you
we
should
not be able to
escape
have
from a
the
bad
oh shit, we
situation
gotta
with the
run
touch
away
of a
button.
Yeah,
There
because
is a
we're now
cost, however.
wusses.
The unit gulps up 5 fuel units each time your precursor ship uses it. Also, we now have a limited capacity to make modifications to your ship, to refine starship fuel, to build additional combat ships, and to train new members of your crew for the flagship and any ships you acquire for your fleet.
Cool beans.
Captain, I know you're eager to get to work, so I'll be brief. If you have any questions
why
how
start
the
now?
starbase works, what resources we need, or just some background information on the galaxy, don't hesitate to ask.
Oh, I have questions.
You've got questions, we've got answers.
Certainly, Captain. What do you need to know?
Let's go with some historical data.
What aspect of history, Captain?
Oh no more. I didn't want history. Actually, what the heck? Let's go with starfaring races.
Which group of aliens?
Old Alliance.
Yeah.
Okay. Which race?
Good lord, what's with the question?
Oh my god. I don't want to know about all that.
What other group of aliens are you interested in?
Well, let's just talk about the Quan.
Which species?
The Illwrath.
Yeah, those
Still
spider
have
people.
nightmares about those spiders taking me prisoner, using me as one of their 6 sacrifices to Dogar and Kazon, their twin gods of destruction and torment. Those guys were almost as scary as the Androsynth to those of us in Deep Space Patrol. Their Avenger ships could appear out of nowhere and melt a cruiser down to slag in seconds. Luckily for us, the bulk of the Illwrath fleet was thrown against the Genjesu and the Murnaherm.
Alright, who are the Androsynth?
When I was flying combat missions along the Concorde front, there was nothing we feared more than the Androsynth hit-and-run squadron. Their blazer ships were more than a match for our cruisers, so we stayed clear of Ada Vulpeculae, their home star. In addition, I think each of us aboard the ship knew deep down in our
We probably
hearts that
should
the
write this
Androsynth had a
stuff
damn
down.
good
I
reason
guess
for
so.
hating us. Our grandparents had kept them as slaves for nearly 50 years.
What? I don't want to know anymore.
What other group of aliens are you interested in?
Yeah, what about aliens that weren't in the war?
None that we had made formal contact with. The Genjesu implied that they had met 2 other star-faring species, one near the Gickless constellation and the other directly coreward from Procyon. The Arilulalilae once mentioned having some
what
fun
now?
with an alien race in Draconis, but like so much else with the Arilu, they never revealed the whole story. I'm sure there are hundreds more alien races in our galaxy, but beyond what I've told you, your guess is as good as mine. Would you like information on any other aspect of
Something you
history?
learned in preschool.
What about the war?
What happened after the war?
After the UN submitted their formal surrender, we were given a week to decide the nature of our servitude. The Quan demanded that the decision be made through popular vote.
Oh dear.
When all the votes were tallied, Earth had chosen not to fight for the Quan. We had become a fallow slave world.
Yay, us!
We were given
Who are
a
in
month
charge,
to
the
withdraw
French?
all of our people and equipment to Earth.
Sorry, French people.
Anyone or anything left off planet would be destroyed after the shield went up. Then the Quan broadcast an odd message. All objects of human construction more than 500 years old were to be abandoned. We didn't know what the Urquan meant until they moved their dreadnoughts into new orbital positions and opened fire on the surface with their fusion weapon.
Pew pew.
In seconds, large sections of London, Paris, and other European cities were incinerated. At first, we thought they were going to annihilate us after all.
I think I've
and
seen
we
this
noticed they
one,
were also
Hayes.
striking such targets
Yeah.
as the Giza pyramids, the Parthenon in Athens, and Stonehenge. Curiously, the United States was almost untouched. The flaming
course.
rain lasted 40 hellish hours. It took days after we
USA,
crawled from our smoldering
USA.
shelters to realize what the Urquan
We
had
don't
done.
have history. We
Our
don't
new
have
masters had
history.
targeted every building, monument, or other man-made construction older than 500 years and destroyed it. In those 2 days, we lost most of the history of mankind.
I'm gonna bite my tongue on this
In
one.
some cases, the Urquan destroyed places we did not even suspect were significant. From their positions in orbit, the dreadnoughts blew away a kilometer of land in central Iraq, vaporized several targets in the Amazon rainforest, punched a big hole through the Antarctic ice cap to destroy something deep under the surface,
The
and
thing?
melted a broad swath of the ocean floor in the southeastern Atlantic.
James Cameron?
Then, just a couple of days later, the shield went up, and our contact with the outside world stopped. The next time I saw the stars was 8 years ago, when I was transferred up here to be the new commander of this starbase.
Well, that was a fun little story.
Commander, you're pitiful. Let's get out of here.
Would you like any information on any other aspect
No,
of
for
history?
crying out loud. You've wasted my time.
Sure.
You are no
Anything
Mr.
else?
Feeney.
If I want to hear about death and destruction of Earth's landmarks, go watch a Roland Emmerich movie.
Maybe this might be helpful.
Can you be more specific?
Oh, goodness.
Oh. I know what you would do now. You'd probably hide.
Urquan. Oh.
Let's see. You need to build up and balance the strength of your flagship. I would add thrusters up to, say, 5 or 6. Speed is essential in
11.
combat, but it would also pay off over the long haul in hyperspace.
Maybe you would,
and
but I
if
like
you
to
prefer avoid
overcompensate.
confrontation, nothing beats a great pair of legs. I would
What?
add turning jets for increased maneuverability. I would add enough weapons to defend yourself if you're caught without escort ships. You need additional fuel, at least 50 units. Your weapons will be underpowered in combat if you don't have at least 1 dynamo. I guess I'd gather more minerals to build up a good supply of resource units.
I'm ignoring all of that.
What else can I tell you?
Just go away, Hayes. Weak.
Fine. Is there anything else you need?
No!
Bring back lots of minerals, Captain.
Is that what you're gonna go off with if we go out and get destroyed? Your last words to us are gonna be get us lots of minerals?
Alright. So, probably the first step is going to be... First of all, I don't like the crew pod being where it is.
Ooh, techno music.
I don't know. I've just always felt like the crew pod should be up by the bridge.
Personal preference.
Yeah. Need to outfit that starship. Crew pod, you're gone. Nice thing is about you don't lose any. There's no markup on anything if you sell it or buy it back.
Well, that's definitely a cool thing.
Yeah.
Look at all those blank spaces.
Yeah. Now, for the uninformed, these are the thrusters. They have to do with forward movement. These are the turning jets. They affect how much you spin. Fuel. Yeah, I like the fuel right in the back. That makes sense. Storage bays. That's what you hold your resources in. We need a few more of those. We have 1 lander. We might want another fuel tank.
That wouldn't be a bad idea.
I think we only get... Yeah, we only have the iron bolt for a weapon. That's lame. It is a very pathetic weapon.
we have 0 crew.
Well, we're going to... Oh, my mistake. I forgot to put in the crew pod.
Yeah, the crew is actually quite important in this game.
Oh, this might suck. We might not have enough to actually do what I wanted to do here.
Fill that puppy up to the brim. Fill it up. Fill it up.
We need to outfit the starship. We need fuel. I don't know if we're gonna have enough. No, of course we won't. Damn it. Alright, we're gonna have to sell off some stuff. Yeesh.
Quan Masters, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Well, on that note, we'll come back to this at another time.
Alright.
Have fun, y'all. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Have a good day.